I'm sorry. There we go. I don't know why I get so much microphone hum. All right, so what in the world is going on right now? I think I've got a ground issue. Whatever. Okay. Okay, so, I was going to just kind of take it. Okay, I was going to just take advantage of any pillager patrol that came through, just so I don't have to go all the way across the world just to start a raid every time. Every time a pillager patrol comes through, take care of it, fly out around and away from my actual villagers, come over here to my raid farm, knock it out. I mean, why not just get any available totems that are just going to get handed to me in my front yard, right? Why fight it, Just take advantage of a situation as it arises. I'm going to end up spilling my Coke. But I was setting up because I'm trying to get a skeleton horse. And the worst part about it is having to donate a horse to the cause. And so I had to test ride a few, see if any were fast or jumped high or anything. I've never had a good horse. They're all the same. Just barely faster than I can run. Barely jump 2 blocks. I've never had one of these super killer horses, honestly. So I just kind of stuck with one of them in a pen with a lightning rod. Here, I'll show you in a minute. Let me just knock this out real quick. Come on, buddy. The other night I had a thunderstorm, and literally I ran around trying to stay low to avoid getting struck by lightning and fighting mobs and carrying all night. Lightning struck everywhere, and I never got a skeleton trap or whatever it's called. I've never had a skeleton horse. Of all the things I've done in Minecraft, I've never had a skeleton horse, so I'm trying to get one. So I guess the thing, have I been just not talking into the microphone this whole time, just kind of leaning over here, can't hear me. Anyway, so I've never had a skeleton horse. I've had, all kinds of other things. I've never had a skeleton horse. I've never ridden a strider. I don't know, I just never found it necessary or whatever. Or practical. I always concentrate on just getting myself somewhere in the nether. I never jumped on a stride or anything. Now, I only got Bad Omen 1, so this shouldn't be some crazy situation where we get all the waves and waves and waves. This should be just real quick. Let's see, can you hear me talking into this microphone here? I got to be right up on it. Okay. Dual microphones don't help when you get microphone hiss like this. Here, let's turn it up. No, let's not. Okay. Start knocking these guys out before they start calling in the Vexes. I don't want to pop a totem trying to get a totem. That seems to be counterintuitive, counterproductive. Oop. This might be the last wave, honestly, and then we can get out of here. Ooh. As that music started up, I thought it was the train tracks behind my house. They don't normally honk their horn because I'm nowhere near an interchange, but I was like, why would the train be honking their horn outside? I thought I could hear them in the headphones, but the start of the ominous music. We got one. Now, this kind of caught me unprepared, which they always do, For the longest time, I was like, I've never had a pillager patrol come by this base. I think I said it in a couple episodes ago. And sure enough, they've come pretty regularly after I said that. So, careful what you wish for, what you manifest into existence, as they say. Not that I have a problem with it. I was really wanting some patrols so I could do exactly this. Just casually collect totems. Come on, dude. I'm not going to do the thing where I, go through the cycle of trades with the villagers and all that stuff because, I'm not going to get Hero of the Village 5 or anything, and I'm not prepared. I'm getting a little low on, say, for example, flint and stuff like that. I need to go to the Nether and do some flint mining, gathering, whatever you call it, So, with Fortune 3, though, on a shovel, it's a pretty quick process. And I've done a lot of TNT mining down there, so it's like I can go in these big caverns that I've created and just kind of collect gravel blocks. Before I go do a Hero of the Village 5 again, I need to get my stock up. I built another cow farm. I need to build a couple of sheep farms so I can get raw mutton. I need to make a gray and a white one. That way I can get gray and white wool. And mutton. Because my shepherd trades gray and white wool. But I wasn't getting enough beef and mutton and stuff to include those in the cycle, Hero of the Village cycle. I'm getting some pretty good chicken and feathers, and now that I've got the spider farm, I'm getting pretty good string rates and things like that. But I've got 35 blocks of emerald blocks. So it gets to a point to where why is it even necessary? Why even bother? I've got 16,000 emeralds, if you do the math, so I do it for the XP and the general experience too. It's gameplay. Okay, I've gotten a few. I brought a couple of shulkers down with me, but I'm not going to have that much stuff this time. Ooh. All right, so just a couple of Ravager riders left. Whenever they're ready to walk face first into the lava block up there, we'll get this knocked out. With it just being Bad Omen 1, I can't see myself getting too many more. These guys are resisting. I need to delineate or mark out where my pit is up there. That way when I look up, I can tell if they're in the pit or not. They're always kind of on this side. But the Ravagers can kind of walk around at will even when they're in those water troughs up there. Here he goes. He's going to get himself in there. There we go. They start twitching. There he goes. That lava twitch. So I heard him coming. All right, so we've got a Ravager and a Ravager Rider left. I don't know what it is on him. Probably an Evoker. I think he's in the water flow, but he's resisting, I think. Yeah, there he goes. Yeah, here we go. Honestly, I think this should be it. I've built some incredibly useless farms up top. I mean, that's the kind of the entire point, building farms or whatever. Ah, there we go. Raid victory. Heck, I think when I get level 5, I only get like 6 or 8 of those. So I mean, Oh, by the way, oh my gosh. Every time I was down here, I kept hearing zombies and zombie villagers and stuff. I dug this wall out looking for them. So, I went over here, dug in through that wall back there, found a little cave, went in there and torched it up. Or I use lanterns mostly. You can put lanterns underwater and stuff like that, but whatever. So I go through that. I'm not going to mess with it right now. If you go there, take a right, go down, and then drop down right below that. There's a shelf over there to the right, and there's an abandoned mine shaft right there with a waterfall already there. I didn't have to put anything there. And then if you turn back under my base, I promise you, it is the biggest cave system I've ever seen. It's just a huge cathedral with, the poles, when the cave itself creates the columns, it's just huge, huge, the biggest cave I've ever seen. I'm not going to mess with that, but I'm not set up for anything like that right now. Huge. Luckily, I built my mob farm way up in the air. Skeleton rattles. I didn't look at the clock. It's probably nighttime. Isn't it? Isn't it though? it's either nighttime or rain. Yeah, man, skeleton up there trying to do his thing. Let's just kind of get rid of this. I've got the most ill-advised farm I've ever built up here. I'll show you right now. Huh? Okay, I'm not going to mess around too much. All right, here it is. The most useless farm in all of Minecraft. I needed a cactus. I heard a cactus break as we walked up to it. I needed a piece of cactus to make green dye, so I could dye that very shulker box right there. And so, went all over across the world to a desert. Actually, I went over there to where my raid farm, where I generate my raids. And instead of just bringing home some cactus and making green dye, I decided to make a cactus farm for the heck of it. I can't think of any reason why I would need that much cactus or that much green dye except for the XP, honestly. So when I got done building that, I need to harvest my carrots here. When I got done building that, I went out in the wide world and gathered as many bee nests as I could find and created this little flower area over here. I put campfires and trapdoors under each one. So let's see here. I'm not going to mess with them, but I think there's bees in all of them. I've got a few bee nests that I went out and found and brought them home and then made some bee hives. Yeah, that one's full of honey, so I know there's bees in that one. I don't know if there's any bees in those yet. And then I bone milled the ground. I planted some flowers, brought some rose bushes home, just to keep the bees happy. Another useless thing, what am I going to do? Make a couple of honey blocks and that's it. I mean, I even have them far away from my crops, so they're not even going to pollinate my crops. So here's what I'm doing. This is what I was doing when I got the raid. Why is he outside? He used the lightning rod to get out of the pen. Okay. I'm dumb. And I put everything up so I could go do the raid. Did I even get the... Yeah, okay. I got these couple of horses. I didn't want to donate them to the cause. The other one over there is the selected sacrifice. Where did I throw these down? Probably in the deep dark here. Yeah. All this quick drop stuff that I do just messes up my inventory. I go through, straighten everything up, and it takes absolutely no time before it's out of control again. Oh, goodness, it's raining. Well, wait, of course it is. I hope it doesn't thunder yet. It rains in Minecraft literally 2/3 of the time. I'm sure he's going to be completely gone, unfindable. He's still there. Of course, let's get rid of this immediately so we don't get struck by lightning our damn selves. Wait a minute. I know what I can do. Yes. That way he can't use it to jump out. Wouldn't you know it? And I didn't bring my carpet. Jesus. This game selects any inconvenient condition it can. I think what it does is it goes through all selected availability choices and says this is the one that's the most messed up. So this is the one that's going to happen. Honestly, I'm not even tripping. That's my favorite thing is how no matter what angle you stand at when you're trying to carefully recover a block, it will fly away from you instead of towards you. No matter what. I mean, no matter how you stand or what you do, if it's imperative that a block not fly away from you, what's going to happen? It's going to fly away from you, land in lava, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Excuse me, I'm trying to get my lead back. Oh, of course. Thank you. Now, it's probably not going to thunder for an in-game year after this. I think that's... Just keep him as closely bound to that as we can. Okay, now he's pretty much got no choice but to get struck by lightning at this point. I mean, wait a minute. I've got channeling. Oh, well, it doesn't matter if it's not lightning. You can't just create lightning out of nowhere. It's not like I'm Thor. It's not Mjolnir. Okay, so let's grab a little bit of hay or wheat or whatever it's called out of the chests here. I need to build a barn, make a barnyard. I've started... oh, by the way, I wasted a couple of golden apples. I didn't know that you could breed horses with golden carrots, which you can, which we all know. Once you have a bunch of emeralds, you just get golden carrots for free from your farmers. I made a couple mules. Now, I used to use mules all the time, and I'm still in the habit of making mules because they're better than a donkey, and you can still put a chest on them. You know, you can make saddlebags on the donkeys, and they're a little faster sometimes than your donkeys, but whatever. So I need to start making some new horses. But I have to build a barn and create a barnyard. I don't know, I guess I could take these trees out, build a little barn right here, you know, just for the heck of it. Oh, I killed my zombie on accident. I had to get another one. I forget what the other one was named. This one is Try Hard. I don't know. I can't explain it sometimes, I guess. We try to make up cute names for all this stuff, but Try Hard is my new zombie. There was a little gap in my coverage, and when I sent him to zombify my Fletchers again, I didn't realize he took damage when I sent him home, and then I sent him back to the Fletchers again. I sent him to his hole, did some messing around, cured a villager. And then when I sent him back, he had taken damage, so just a little bit of pass through that sun. Oh, whoa. This is what I did last night. Boom. I figured out last night that, and I didn't know this until last night, you can put netherrack in furnaces and make nether bricks. And then, of course, a little bit of nether wart. You can make red nether bricks. But I didn't know that until last night. I just figured that out. So I had way too much netherrack, as you do. And so I just kind of put a bunch in here. If I ever break that furnace right there, it's going to have massive amounts of XP in it. Oh, as a matter of fact, it's not. I didn't see. It keeps running out of lava. I have to keep refilling it. But I threw some of the cactus in here just to start up. Making green dye. Just getting rid of some of the cactus. It was starting to fill up. Tuck, what's up? What's up, Tuck? Let's see here. I'm on day 764 on this world. So, you know, I'm just going around doing the stuff you do after you've kind of run out of things to do at this point. So I created a little bit of nether fortress look here. You know, it's kind of just kind of surface beauty because it didn't go anywhere. It's just for the look. I put a little bit of soul fire over here to kind of give it a little depth, just something, emotion, animation, or whatever. But so it's with my lava farm, I figured that would kind of fit the vibe a little bit. Lava, nether wart, nether fortress, all that stuff, underworld, So, and here's my cobblestone generator here. This used to be my base. This was my entire base under here. I had the chest monster was stacked up all right here. It was pathetic. I hate living underground, but I do it all the time, do it every time. Let's go knock this night out. I wish this was a thunderstorm and not just a rainstorm, honestly. Look at the bees. Aren't they just so sweet over there? Just doing their little thing. Sometimes they'll fly away up here. It makes me nervous. Like they're going to fly away or get despawned or locked out of their house. Something, whatever. You know how bees do, though. I think they fly to the north when they get detached from their hive. I think that's what I heard. If you go north, you can find them sometimes kind of locked in. But I planted the oak trees and the birch trees right there. They were over here behind this mountain over here. Let's go have a look. Why not? Just for the fun of it. No. Whoa. I got the wheat. See, I'm getting distracted. I was wanting to... Let me slow down a little bit. I'm kind of swinging the camera around too fast. I doubled this farm up. I had these guys, and I was like, well, I'm not producing beef fast enough. So let's start, making this productive. Getting as many cows in this. We've got to start entity cramming these now. And I'm thinking about, honestly, building a couple of more of these over in the sheep pen. I don't know if the mechanics work the same for sheep. If you build this little thing, put a couple of sheep in it, will it? Maybe, but this is a really easy farm. Everybody knows how the mechanics of these work. You get enough in there, they entity cram, you feed them, and it gives you the raw beef and leather, right? Okay. Let's do a little bit of eugenics here. I want that one and that one. Okay, now now they should have made a little gray baby. That way I don't have to dye the wool or whatever. We'll see. We'll see what it does. I think they should have made a little gray baby. Because that's what I want. That's not gray. Whatever, I'll stick them in the farm and then dye them in the farm. That's what we'll do. Oh, I added another layer to my sugarcane farm here. It was one layer. It was doing as best it could. But I'm telling you, sugarcane farms are so slow. They are ridiculously slow. honestly didn't have the patience to wait on the rates. So let's see. And the worst part about it is, the slow rate farm, absolutely brutally slow. I guess I'm getting some now at this point. Some of these I added, because let's check on everything while we're down here. The bamboo farm plays 0 games. This thing churns out bamboo. And the melon farm is scary fast. I can almost not keep up with the melon farm. It's so fast. I looked up a tutorial. I think most of the time when I do tutorials, when I look at tutorials online, they end up being Voltrox or something like that half the time, so. This may have not been Voltrox. I think iCraft MC. No, iCraft does a different one. iCraft MC does this thing. He does a different melon farm altogether. And the one iCraft did has a huge percentages, efficiency. It has less loss. So iCraft, I love that dude. I love his calm voice. He's so soothing. That dude's channel's a trip. But anyway, I just wanted to do a simple melon farm. And I watched a tutorial. It had like 1 or 2 layers. And so I just went nuts. We all know. We've seen this farm already. We've seen my base before. But what is happening is, as I need to pull a few guys out of the breeder. I'm telling you right now, and if anybody's listening, you don't have to put a lot of effort into an iron farm and a breeder. Nothing I've got looks good. Everything I've got is utilitarian. As we know, I'm not an architect. So, this iron farm produces golems, I think, as fast as they are mathematically possible to be generated. I don't have a zombie. I don't have them up in a glass box. I just have them in here, and what I'll do, I still have Hero of the Village. What am I doing? Dang, man. Walk around over here and let them throw some stuff at me over here just for fun. Let's see what kind of free junk they're going to throw at me. Okay, first off, the last time I had Hero of the Village, I don't even think I filmed it. I think I showed my daughter, but I didn't film it. The free stuff I got, they throw arrows of swiftness, water breathing, fire resistance. Those are pretty good arrows to be thrown at you for free. Cookies, cakes, pies, all that, whatever. Not cakes. Don't get me wrong. Not cakes. But, you end up getting all these weird arrows for free when you have Hero of the Village. Oh, so last night I went and got Hero of the Village 5. I cleared out all my inventory, got everything cleared out of the way. And came home and did a single cycle. Now, when I mean single cycle, you cycle through the villagers. It usually gets dark. You can't do this stuff in one day. So it gets dark, go to bed, wake up the next day, let the villagers start over. I literally filled up these 2 shulker boxes with emeralds. Each one of these, 27 stacks of emeralds. This one was 1 shy. So it's 54. I had 53 stacks of emeralds in 1 cycle of Hero of the Village. So I blocked them all up last night. I made them into blocks. So, at a certain point, I've done it before. I've done it on camera where I go get Bad Omen 5, bring that home. All right, so let's go see if these guys throw anything at us. just for fun. And the thing I like about this setup is as this guy goes around and tries to feed these guys, it hits the fence, goes into the hoppers. I've done a expose on this, where I showed how it works. They start over there, go around both sides, boom, boom. And as he tries to feed them, hey, thank you, I collect the potatoes. Also, see, they're throwing stuff at me right now. They're throwing arrows at me and stuff right now. You can see them doing their little thing here. And the thing I really like about this is when you're trading with the villagers and you run out of room, right? And you filled your inventory up, but you still have whatever item in their inventory that you were planning on trading. And usually what you'll do is you'll exit out of their inventory. And what happens? You end up throwing a bunch of emeralds or whatever on the ground, or whatever it is you're trading, sticks or whatever, Well, with this, when you exit out of their inventory from trading, if your inventory is full, your bonus item goes down in that hopper system too, and you don't have to come back and collect it. I've always panicked about leaving a stack of emeralds on the ground, having to go clear my inventory and come back, Nobody's ever picked them up or anything, But still, it's that paranoia, Okay, it's getting dark. For a split second, I thought I was missing a villager. I don't know what happened. My eyes played tricks on me. Before we go to sleep, let's go and have a look. See if they threw anything interesting at us. I don't see anything new. I think they probably just threw regular arrows at us that time. I don't know. I'm not seeing any arrows. Regular arrows. Yeah, they probably just threw regular arrows at us. I really, really like that villager setup. Without having any beds, they don't produce any golems or anything over there, so it doesn't mess with the golem farm. But as I was saying, you don't have to have a zombie. You don't have to have a tower or glass blocks or anything like that. You just set up your villagers to breed. Have a bunch of beds down there, throw a bunch of food in there, and they'll breed. And they'll just steadily make golems in that little area above. Now you have to go around and spawn proof the area. I think it's like 7 or 8 blocks out. Is what I went. And you spawn proof that area. And literally, it's the simplest iron farm villager breeder I've ever made, and it was all on accident. I had to do something about the golems that were in my first hardcore world, and it was just producing golems everywhere, and they were getting in the way, and so I had to do something to contain them, and so I just kind of built that over the top of my villager breeder. But I didn't have my villagers contained in that world. They were just running free. I'd come in an area about this big, really, honestly, but I had this cover over the top of it and all that. But it's like every time you try to trade with one villager, you're trying to trade with like a Fletcher or whatever, and here comes your farmers that you haven't even traded with yet, getting all up in the way. And then as soon as you trade or whatever, you got to run around and catch the guy, because as soon as you clear out, they run off, and try to do their thing or whatever. So I had to kind of contain my villagers. Not bad. I need to grab a couple of these poppies and go breed my bees up a little bit, honestly. Really, right now, though, I was just going to set up to get a skeleton horse. That's what today was about. I came home from work. I was like, you know what? You know, I tried to get a skeleton horse the other night during a thunderstorm. That was literally dangerous to my personal safety. Let's see here. Did we even bring the emeralds up from... Yes. And then I keep my glass blocks in my map and paper, I think. Is that enough? I need 6. Let's go see what we can get here. We're going to test and see if that cow farm design works on the sheep. There we go. I'm getting some serious lag going here. I bet it's those cow farms. I bet those cow farms are going to be lag generators, honestly. I didn't think about that until just now. Don't know if I should have built those so close to my house. Yep. Lag. I need a water bucket and a fence. And I throw stuff down into random chests way too much. You know, I think we all kind of come in and offload quickly, and then, all right, I've got dirt. My wooden items are right here. I don't know where I threw down all those fences. Oh, they're in my inventory. Wow. Water bucket. Oh, we need a chest and we need a hopper. Of course, we don't have a chest. This needs to be down by the workstations. Let's get rid of some of this stuff we don't need. Well, we'll keep the leads because we're going to drag the sheep around instead of... do I have wheat? I've got a little bit of wheat. Okay, let's go build one of these sheep cultivators. I could have sworn I heard fire. I think it's just all those cows. Oh, we need a ladder and we need some more fencing, honestly. We need to just go ahead. let's just, we got 27. Is there ever really enough? Okay. Now, what is going on here? My forward button wasn't working. Build up my fencing a little bit, because once you start putting blocks in there, they can pathfind out. They will and do escape. I'll take these back down when I'm done. Really? I'm sorry. I am, of course. Anyway, we'll do it from the inside. I need to concentrate over here, because I think I'm going to build it to my left over here first. This is probably going to get pretty sketch with these guys walking around like this. Just kind of getting in my head what we're going to do here. All right, so. Oops. You're bad. Okay. I saw him trying to escape here. Okay, so this is way close to this fence. I totally asked for this. I could probably knock some of these guys out. Yeah, the lag is getting pretty bad. Now's my chance while they're not hanging around. Now, I don't know if this is going to work. I really don't. I don't know if the mechanics are the same with sheep and cows as far as whether or not I'm going to be able to. Gosh, as soon as I get out of here. There we go. Honestly, I think that's pretty much it for now. I just got to get the sheep in here at this point. So don't be the black one. Oh my God. Okay, well, I mean, that just, I guess that. Okay. Yeah. These guys, I swear, they won't fall in a hole, but they'll jump off a freaking fence, won't they? I knew it was going to get weird. Can they go that way? I don't think so. Oh, just okay. Now here's how this works. Oh, my lead's not gonna break. Really? Jesus. It never works. Never. Okay. So what I'll do is give the hearts, and they jump right in. Okay? I mean, you know, what? You know, I'll as many as I can get in there, right? Why not? That works for me. What are you doing? Okay, now so the way it worked for the cows is there. Dude. These things are a trip. Okay, so at this point, water bucket here. Not at all what I wanted. There. Seems to work the same. Okay, that's a loss. L. Hey, Marco, how's it going, brother? F in the chat for the lost melons. Case in point, I'm going through hitting these fences, but of course they're going to bounce any way they can to not bounce into my inventory, though, right? Okay, so now that I've got those guys in position, what we'll do is just wait, feed them up. They'll start entity cramming. Once I get, let's do it first. Let's do the gray dye first. See if we can get this to work out. Of course, I've only got one. Oh, no, that's light gray. Okay. Man, it is so hot in this computer room. I don't get it. We went from 0 degrees to hot and humid in a week. Thank you. We can't let any of the escapees go free, you know. It's just... I haven't had to mine any of that spruce in so long. How many are in there? 3? I think there's one more. Of course there is. Why wouldn't there be? Oh my God. Oh my God, dude. Inventory is constant. What? All right. All right, let's go see if we can't dye this last sheep that's in our box here. If I'm not mistaken, that means we'll be making gray sheep. Got him. Okay. Nice. Did they make a gray sheep? Did they make a gray sheep? I think so. How did he get it over there? Oh, that's the new farm. Okay. Okay. Now it's just kind of a waiting game, you know. If this works out, I'll do the same thing I did for the cows. I'll build a double, but I'll have white sheep in one and gray sheep in the other, and it'll make mutton and white and gray wool. I mean, it's more about the mutton, but I might as well make white and gray wool as well to go along with these cats here. You know, just because my shepherd trades in gray wool and white wool. I need to zombify him. If I plan on this being profitable. But what it's come down to is taking the time to zombify a bunch of guys. I need to make a bunch of golden apples and a bunch of weakness potions. And I need to zombify just about everybody down this line here. I normally don't zombify my librarians because you don't use them that much. And if you do, I mean, you're just going to be getting glass. It's already 1 emerald. It doesn't change when you zombify them. It's 1 for 4. I don't even have a job for this guy yet. He was sometimes in the villager breeder, they will get themselves trapped in the wall, and all you got to do is walk up, pop a boat up next to them. They're in the boat, ready to go. You know. So I just brought him down here. I don't even know what I want him to do yet. Oddly, I'll probably load him up in a boat. Probably best to put him along back here and make more Fletchers. I mean, more sticks, string, feathers. I should probably make another chicken farm for more feathers, honestly. But the stick trade and the glass trade are pretty good. I looked and saw how much meat I had, but I didn't see how many feathers I had. Just a few. I should probably make another one of those to kind of double production on the chickens. If I'm not mistaken, I think thunderstorms have to do with how long you've been awake. I need to stop sleeping and let thunderstorms roll in. This is where I started collecting my bees, along this birch forest here, the flower forest it's got going here. I didn't hit this down here. I don't know if there's any bee nests down there, but over here was a couple of bee nests. I wanted to look at this cave right here. This looks like it could probably get wild. Another bee. And another bee. So there's more nests over here, it seems like. I need to light that cave up. I bet there's some crazy stuff down there. It's getting dark. Where's he going? Oh, a ruined portal. Look at that. I don't want to land in that snow. Gold blocks. I need to bring a bucket of water over here and get rid of some of that snow. Nice. Nice. I mean, I might be mistaken. I think it has to do with staying up for the thunderstorms to come in, right? I mean, like, what am I doing here, leaving the door open? I need to make another bow. I believe we have a winner on it, but how expensive is this going to be? That's the question. Yeah, you don't say. Okay. Okay, I've got an idea. No, those are crossbows. I need to put that on the sign. Let's grab this and see what we can do. Looky there, looky there. I believe I'll take it. There we go, and that's how you do that. Okay, that does say crossbows. Okay. Power 5, Unbreaking Infinity Punch. Okay. See, one of these has flame. It has all the stuff I like, but when it has flame, it messes with the drops. Now that's more, see, there it is. You know, let's play with this. Let's see what time it is. Just after midnight. That horse scared me. I'm not going to lie. Let's go light up some of that darkness. Creeper. That went right through him. Course. A little whiff. 2 in a row. I am just so good at this game. The lag is going to get me killed. I can already tell. Okay, the flame didn't delete his drops. That went right through him. And I don't mean like a through and through either. That was a non-hit. Okay. I can't believe all this time in this world, I never realized there was a ruined portal right here. I thought this was supposed to get rid of powdered snow. It apparently does not. All right, let that be a lesson. It does not get rid of powdered snow. case in point. I wonder what kind of spawn this has in the nether. Hey, buddy. Mm-hmm. Great. What's the way out of here? I think it's this way, right? Yeah. All right, let's get rid of some of this stuff we've got in our inventory. I'm seriously doing this just to kill time until a thunderstorm hits. That's it. What I should do is make a bunch of nether brick and then go expand the nether fortress and make it where it'll spawn wither skeletons more. Make a giant area. you know, that would be the thing to do. Just increase the size of the nether fortress for spawn rates on the wither skeletons. Let's go see how many bricks we've got. Oh my God. Really? Oh. Okay, so it's my understanding that wither skeletons can only spawn on nether brick. So if I go and put nether brick between all the arms of the nether fortress, it should increase the spawn rate. I'd like to have a sextuple beacon. You know, I've got a single double. That was a lot of brick I could have used in the nether, huh? Let me let my dog out real quick. He kept scratching on my computer room door and my headphones. I could have sworn it was like right on top of me. Man, I swear it's making me sick waiting on the thunderstorm. Every time that chicken farm pops like that, it makes me think there's a skeleton shooting at me. That was perfect timing. I think my dog is hungry. See how he acts. Are you hungry? You hungry? Oh, you hungry? Oh no. Oh no, I think I'm out of food. Hang on. Poor monkey was starving to death. Make as much nether brick as we can. And when the day comes and I break this furnace, the amount of XP that's going to come out of it is going to be incredible. This furnace has been here since day 100. Oops, I'm sorry about that. Having fortune on the hoe really makes that profitable. Tell you what. Okay. I don't think I've ever landed on the stairs before. What you doing, little man? What you doing? You're so pretty. I love him. I love him so much. So if you light up 2 strength 2 beacons, does that give you strength 4?
We look forward to a great second semester.
Okay. You know, you ask your child, hey, do you start school tomorrow? And they're like, no, we don't start till the next day, you know, and then you get a call from the school, an automated call, and oh my God, I forgot I was midair. Oh my God. Hey, kitty. All right, let's get this set up. Oh God. I'm going to pop a totem just trying to come up here. That's why I left the scaffolding there, honestly. I don't know how to initiate the beacons. So I've got strength 2, but I've got 2 strength 2s. Does that give me strength 3? I don't know. Really? I don't think stand up changes the thunderstorm rate. Oh, wrong way. I hate when I do that. I mess around and move them down to the lower part of the chest, but I don't put them in my inventory. Oh my God. Silence. Now I keep the golden helmets because I wear golden helmet. Jesus. I don't know if I'm ready for that yet. Ha ha ha. All right, here's the benefit of combining tools in your crafting menu here. This has a 0. This has a 58. Together they make a 77. So what, 87 and 77, 164? Eh. Oh, okay. Will you pick those up for me?
Telling me to be careful with them.
Yeah, I know. My God, I can't hang on to nothing.
You know what I'm here to ask?
What are you thinking about?
I don't know.
What sounds good?
My first thought was Milano's. I'm like, that's too much work. And I'm like, pizza? And I'm like,
I mean, you know, it's up to you. Today's your last day of vacation. I guess we could go to Milano's for a treat, right?
I really don't want to go to Milano's. I just want the food.
I know.
You do a pickup order. Bring it back. Because, like, I don't want to dine in. I just want to relax.
Right. What are you going to get?
My usual.
Chicken Alfredo?
Yeah. With mozzarella sticks.
And then I'm going to get the lasagna. Are they open today?
Probably.
Okay.
I mean, it's a Wednesday. But that's... I'm pretty sure they are. I mean, I can check.
Okay.
They're open.
All right. right. I got to go feed baby girl. So, no thunderstorm hit this trip. So, maybe next stream we'll catch the thunderstorm and get us a skeleton horse. All right, gamers. Have a good week.